Recording on the microphone. Jesus Christ, he's singing again. Stop singing, mate. We're just here for a cool video. Thanks, guys, thanks. God, my voice sounds so shit after doing that voice. Thanks, mate. Hiya. Oh, I'm crying. Hey, guys. Welcome back to another video. How are you doing? Are you okay? Oh, that's a shame. Today I'm going to talk about my fears. I hope that's okay with you guys. Like any human, I'm scared of a lot of things, and people don't seem that comfortable talking about it. So I thought I would, given that that seems to be my brand right now. But with a twist, I'm not going to talk about the classic ones, you know, like spiders and snakes and stuff, because we're all biologically predisposed to fearing animals like that. So I'm not going to go over all the like little shitty ones. I'm going to go a bit deep with it. Starting off with fear number one. I mentioned it before, and I'll mention it again. I am scared of commitment. I'm less so much scared of being hurt or abandoned though, because I'm pretty used to that, LMAO. I'm more scared of hurting other people than myself. I have this feeling that if I get into a relationship, because of everything wrong with me, I'll just be a huge burden to the person I'm with. So I feel like I lie to myself and I say I don't have the time for a relationship or I can't be arsed. But it's probably just because I'm scared, to be honest. Don't trust anything I say. I'm also scared that I'll lose feelings for someone, because it happens quite a lot where I'll be into someone for about a week and then something about their personality will trigger me and I'll be like, oh, I don't like them anymore. That one thing, the way they walk really pisses me off. You know, it'll be something really, really petty. I don't know if it's me just looking for an excuse to not want to commit to them, or if I'm just a bit of a picky shit. But usually I'll be into someone for like a week or so and then maybe I'll just realize, oh no, they're not actually that great. So I worry that I'll hurt them by leaving them or talking about my problems. And I've hurt enough people in my life and it doesn't feel great. So I think I'll rather pass on that one. Thanks though, bud. I appreciate the offer. I'm also scared of accidentally physically hurting people and animals and inanimate objects, I guess. Because the guilt eats me up inside. You know, like when you trap your cat's tail in a door and you're like, oh my God, I'm the worst person alive. That is me all the time, regardless of the situation. I could accidentally stand on a snail and I'll just start crying. It's happened before and it'll happen again. I think I got way too much empathy. I won't say that's a bad thing though. I feel like that was just a weird flex but okay scenario. With commitment, I'm also scared of letting someone have that much power in my life. And I'm also scared of that feeling of emptiness when something ends. I don't like watching films because you watch it and then after 2 hours, it's over and you feel empty. And then you're just like, what do now? It sucks. I don't want that. I don't want that in my life. You can take your empty feelings and keep them to yourself. Fear number two. On a much lighter note, it's not so much a fear, but I'm just scared of prolapsing. If you don't know what that is, basically it's all your intestines just fall out of your ass for any reason. Maybe it's illness, maybe it's lifting something heavy, maybe it's coughing too hard, maybe it's Brexit. Your ass might fall out of your ass. Obviously though, I think it's pretty rare, which is reassuring, but still, how do you even deal with that? Like, just push it back in? I don't want to do that. I think I'd rather just die. Number three, found this one out recently, and I think it's interesting as fuck. I realized that I have etymophobia. Eat my phobia, bitch. Don't know what that was. Something rose from deep within me to say that then. I found this out recently, and I've talked about it before in videos, but I didn't know it had a name, and this is what it was. But it's basically the uncontrollable, intense fear of throwing up, and I definitely have that. Watch my other videos, especially the one on anxiety. I keep linking to that one. Give that a watch because I am fucking scared of throwing up. And I realized that fear goes into every single part of my life. Like, I get a bit nauseous when I go to like lectures and stuff, or even just like when I wake up, I'm like, oh, don't want to throw up today. But it's like almost a subconscious thing. I don't like actively think, oh, I hope I don't throw up today. I just worry about it all the time. It's pretty scary because it's like the most vulnerable you can be, I think. Vomiting into a bucket and like everyone can see you. No thanks. It's definitely related to my anxiety, but I don't know if everyone with anxiety has it. Use that information however you like. I don't know what I'm trying to get across with that. Basically, I don't like eating or drinking too much because I feel like I'm gonna vom. And I hate when I get slightly nauseous from anything. Oh, it scares me so much. Going on ferries, ooh, no thanks. Drinking too much and getting all dizzy and shit, I'd rather die. I detest going to places I can't leave in case I do need to be sick. Like I'm not just someone that voms a lot. Like I vom like once a year or something, but I just worry about it all the time. I hate presentations because what's worse than throwing up? Yes, you got it. Throwing up in front of all your friends. It's a whole ordeal and it's something I got to deal with on the daily. Sounds like a brag. It's really not. It's awful. Number four, I think I've realized recently that I'm scared of succeeding. I noticed that I self-sabotage in everything, whether it's relationships, work, YouTube, everything. I self-sabotage all the time. Maybe it's because I don't feel like I deserve to succeed, or maybe I'm just scared of the uncertainty of what happens when you do succeed. I don't know, but I think it's a whole thing I need to unwrap, so there'll probably be a video on it in the future. So I'll leave it there for now with that one. Number 5, I'm fucking scared of mannequins. Mannequins are creepy as shit. If shit was an anamorphic being that just stalked you all the time while breathing really heavily down your neck. I can't stand being near them because I just imagine them moving or like grabbing my shoulder or something, or like staring into one's eyes and then it shifts its head or something and I'm like, oh, and then like no one believes me because it's a mannequin, you know? Maybe I'm also scared of like my brain playing tricks on me. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe it's a whole different issue entirely. But if a mannequin starts moving, how do you kill him? You can't. You just can't kill a mannequin. It's already dead. What are you on about? You can dismember it, but what's it going to do? Just start crawling after you? I don't know. If there's any mannequins watching, leave a comment in the comment section below letting me know how you'd kill me if you could. I think we're on fear 6. I've got a lot of fears. Ironically, to combat the commitment issues, I'm scared of being alone. Not like going to my room and I'm alone. Like, it doesn't shit me up. I'm scared of spending my whole life without a partner. I've been in relationships before, can't stand them. But I love the idea of sharing my life with someone. Like the good times, the bad times, and then you grow old together and you have a family and everything. It's a beautiful image. But I don't actually see it happening for me due to the way I am, my lifestyle, and just my mindset. I'm not that sad about it. Don't pity me. Like, I'm not being like, oh, I'm going to be alone forever. Like, I'm probably going to be alone forever. Like, just a fact. I'm not sad about it, but it scares me a little bit. As you can probably imagine, I'm in pretty much constant emotional turmoil with my commitment issues and my fear of being alone. And for the last fear of the day, going pretty deep, I'm terrified of getting Alzheimer's. I don't think anything scares me more than losing control and losing my mental ability. I had a family member with Alzheimer's, and obviously watching them cope with that, and you know how that goes. That was one of the worst memories of my entire life. It is fucking abysmal. And one thing I pride myself most on is being so on the ball all the time. So if I lost my mental ability or independence or just ability to take care of myself, I think I'd fucking hate that. And it scares me. Ending it on a light note, I'm also scared of getting fingered. So I have a real issue with being serious for a prolonged space of time, I think. I'll probably make a video on it. I feel like that's my catchphrase by this point. So I think I'll leave it there for this video. I think I got deep enough with that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. If you have any fears of your own, let me know in the comment section. We'll have a conversation about it, because I think it's interesting as hell. Even if it's like a totally irrational fear and you don't know why you're scared of it, I think it's really cool to talk about. Everyone's scared of something. Everyone is scared of a lot of things, probably, maybe without realizing it. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video to this with some other fears I have, because I'm sure there's more. If you can think of any topics that you'd like me to talk about that you wouldn't feel comfortable talking about, let me know, because I'm in the mood for challenging myself and I want to talk about things that people usually wouldn't. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. If you enjoy my content, give me a subscribe and you won't miss a thing. I upload every Friday. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and goodbye. Got a bit intense there towards the end. If any of this has affected anyone watching, I'm sorry. But everything affects everyone all the time, so it's not really my fault. You watched the video. Like, if you want to talk about anything, just DM me. I'm up for a conversation. Thanks for watching.